Hello, my name is Brian Williams, and I'm here today to talk to you guys about nonprofit organizations. Today, I am here to tell you how important of nonprofit organizations and how they affect local communities. To me, I've been involved in nonprofit organizations most of my life. I have worked at the Sarasota YMCA, the local Sarasota Boys and Girls Club, and I've also worked for the Children's Haven. I am also looking to work part-time as a volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club also. So by doing these things, I see how specialized areas of beneficiaries are. So I started to think about how nonprofits really help our communities. One of the best parts of nonprofits is that they cover such a large area, different areas that help our community and people live there. Excuse me, sorry about that. At one point, I started to wonder how many different nonprofit organizations are out there in the United States. Based on this research, I did the numbers, and it's close to 1.5 million just in the United States alone. So not only are these organizations helpful in our community, but provides a service that also creates many jobs in the community. In 2009, produced 9% of all wages, that is roughly $4.3 trillion. There are also many other interesting facts about nonprofit organizations. There's a website out there called www.timescorenews.news that'll give you importance of the profits and the nonprofit organizations, the interests and percentage of how much it went to people and this and that. So now with the understanding of how financially these organizations are vital to the community, let's go on to this other area that benefits by the fantastic organization. Nonprofit organizations cover all types of areas and expenses, and here are a few of them to give you an idea. National Public Radio, TED Talks, Public Broadcasting Services, which is PBS, Metropolitan Museums of Art. The American Red Cross is the big prime example. And people from the ethic treatment of animals. Just to name a few example nonprofit organizations. I feel for how many opinions you have. Now that you know that you have all types of organizations to choose from, is there one in your local community that you may feel interested in? Come on, guys. I know there's one out there that you want to help out in. So, by that going on, so that got me thinking. How do I figure out how to contribute to a nonprofit organization of my interest in my community? What can I do to contribute? Well, to start, you are going to have to do some research on what local areas has to offer to you. I do this by using Google, type in my local area, get out on the street and walk around. I came up with this website called www.scgov.net. This is a list of all non-profit organizations in Sarasota County where I live at. This may be a good time to ask yourself what type of organizations you want to work with. They are children, medicine, food banks, and even rehabs. Then the next step will be to pick a few things that interest you and then do some more research. Everything in nonprofit organizations is about research. This is how they get grants. This is how they get money. It's all about research. The reason for all the research is to make sure that you invest in your time, your money, into the right organization that you truly believe in. Once you have the research, narrow it down, do your selection on one or two if that interests you. Then on the next step, call an organization that you're interested in and let them know, I want to help. I went online, found this website that had your organization. And from there, it gave me options to find the local branches along with information and everything else I need. I found out who else sponsors, what the programs run, how they work, how many people benefit from the organizations, what do they plan on in the future. Once I contact a local nonprofit organization, you will then need to find out what you need to do to get started. See how much work goes into just to find out about nonprofit organizations? It's a lot of work. At times, I used to get frustrated, like, wow, do all this just to help people? But in these days and time, you have to. You have to understand what people are going through. It's not about just donating money. It's about the individual you are helping. If you want to volunteer, they have to do background checks too, depending on what you're trying to do. So today, I challenge you to go out there and find a nonprofit organization that you could happily contribute to. Help bring and be part of something big. There's something big out there. Something inside every one of you that you feel that you need to help somebody. Everybody have that in them. But you got sidetracked once in a while. So you know inside you want to help people. So go out there. Not only will you bring joy to yourself, you bring pleasure to yourself. You helping somebody else achieve their goals. As I mentioned earlier, there are many different organizations to choose from. Doing something is better than not doing something. So go get started. Research. Do the best you can do. Find some help. Help somebody. Thank you. My name is Brian Williams for your time.